Hey, so I built my entire YouTube brand from start to finish using Claude Code in 30 minutes. So let me show you how to do it. Boom. Okay, so this is like the full, for example, banner. This was generated all with AI, and there's like multiple ones. This is a little bit weird, but yeah. And then there's like the output. So we got a lot of thumbnails like these. Some of them look a little bit funny. Some of them looks good. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And I'm going to assume that you already know how to use Claude Code. If you don't, you can just head over to YouTube and just search how, for example, I can show you a video from Next Arrive. So you just search YouTube, not YouTube, Claude Code. And then you can have like, he has a lot of videos explaining everything. This one is all you need in the beginning to like understand everything. And once you get that, then you can get going. I'm just gonna get right into it. So I created a new folder just to show you end to end how this would look like. This folder is empty. It just have like a simple claude.emt file, and it has like simple .env file. Right now it doesn't have anything, but yeah, we're gonna add a couple of things. I added one script. This is just to save time, to be honest. You don't need it. So this is the script that we're gonna be using to generate the image. So we're gonna be using a tool called OpenRouter. So let's head right into it. So OpenRouter essentially is, it's an aggregator of LLMs. So what does that mean? So instead of using like GPT API or using Anthropic API or Gemini API, you use OpenRouter so that you can easily switch between them. Whether it's like from here, I can switch easily, like the models. And there's like a lot of models, there are 368, 63, or I can use the API, which is what we're going to be doing. So you create an account, you add credits. I usually do 10 credits and I add auto top up so that the moment it goes below 5 credit, for example, it goes up to 10. And then what you do, you go to API keys and you generate a new key. I'm going to call it Claude Code demo. So you can put a credit limit if you want. And you can also, this is based on the limit. And I'm going to also do just like 1 hour. This way, even if you see my API key, it doesn't matter because it's going to get expired. Of course, for you, it's not going to be 1 hour. You need to put it a little bit more. Okay. So you have 2 ways to do this. So one, I'll first add the OpenRouter API key here. I can either paste it here, which is not the best thing to do, or I can go to the .env file and just paste it here. I already created this, but either way, you just go like OpenRouter. It doesn't matter how you write it, to be honest. And then you just paste that key there. So I'm going to tell Claude later on is that I already added the key. So I'm going to close and save. And we're here. Okay, so what do we need? First, we need picture. We need like one picture that we're going to be using for this. So in my instance, it's going to be this. Let me show you. This beautiful AI generated picture. Even this, it's not a real picture. So you can have like any picture that you want. And this is how we're going to start. Okay. So either way, I can drag it here like that and then do copy path, or from the Finder itself, or like where there's folders, I can put it here. So what I'm going to tell Claude is, hey, or let me do the voice input. I'm using Aqua, by the way, so I can just dictate easily. So yeah. Hey, so what I want to do here is I want to generate the multiple images, multiple variations of images in different sets, different colors, different face features. Like, of course, not face features, but try to keep everything the same in terms of like my face features, but in a different environment. Maybe I'm in some environment, I'm smiling or doing some sort of thing, etc. So this is going to be used for YouTube and for mainly like thumbnails and all of that. And I'm going to type and use OpenRouter API key. The reason I added, by the way, the script from before, this is just showing it how to do it, just so that it's easier. You don't need to have to do it. If you don't add the script, Claude will just figure it out. Or one thing that you can do let's say you never did this before, you never used OpenRouter, you just go OpenRouter, documentation. It's the API reference one, and you copy the link and you give it to Claude. This will show it how to like generate images and all of that. Okay. So yeah, so we're not gonna be doing that because we already have it. So let's get right into it. So I'm just gonna send this, and that's about it. Like that's all I need to send. You don't have to complicate it. You don't need to do anything else. Like AI is becoming super intelligent where you don't even have to prompt it. You just tell it what you think, and that's about it. Okay, so what we're going to be needing is two things. So first one would be the pictures, the variations of pictures. And second one will be the banner that looks like this. And yeah. Okay, so finish everything by the way. And yeah, it's finishing everything. So I told it to give me 5. Just so that you know, the model that we're using from OpenRouter is Gemini 2.5 Flash, which is not the best one. So expect like the output not to be, it's actually good compared to how it was before. But if we use better models, we're going to get 10 times better outputs. I'm showing you this just to show you that you don't have to spend a lot of money to do this because it's cheaper. And also, if you want to get better outputs, you just use a better model. I'm going to tell it, okay, it's already generating this. It asking me about like few aspects for other things, whether so that we dial in whether it's like gym or this or that. So I'm just gonna tell it open all the images preview. So I didn't give it anything about like the brand and all the details about the YouTube video. So I can always tell it that. But as you can see, like these are not bad. This is definitely me. Yeah, some of them look a little bit different, but they're all, to be honest, they look similar. So I would say this looks good a little bit. Smile is a little bit weird, but the studio is good. This looks okay. This is Claude Code also. This is crazy. Nice, okay. This looks a little bit weird. This looks good. I like it. It looks like a real picture. And this looks good as well. It's just like, it's a little bit not as me, which is okay. So the way normally I do it is I just showed you 5 just to show you how you can do it. But you can be crazy with it. I can ask it to give me 25. And then across 25, I'm going to choose different ones. That's what I did before. I'm going to share. Some of them are hilarious, but some of them are very good. So kind of like this one. This is AI generated. This also AI generated. This as well. This is what I have in the profile picture. This is a little bit weird. Looks like I'm thinking away. And this looks, I don't know, good. This is good. As you can see, like my face is very similar across all of them. So yeah, so you can see how you can be crazy with it and you can test a lot of variations until you get to what you want. And make sure, of course, to give it what type of pictures do you want, like in what sets, what are you doing, what type of YouTube channel do you want. And now, for example, I'm going to tell it, I like number 4. Let's create the brand, what do we call it? YouTube banner. Make sure it's the correct format. Make sure inside of it, it's small. And one thing I'm going to show it. So if I go YouTube banner size template, you see how this is. I'm just going to take whatever, download the picture, and then boom, 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 downloads up. Gonna open this. Just gonna do Command Alt C, which is like a copy path, and save it here. Here's example of the sizes. Okay. And then I'm just gonna send it. And it's gonna generate a banner, and I'm gonna tell it, give me 3 variations. Are super different. Cool. It's crazy how like the more intelligent AI gets, the less effort we put in like the prompt and all of that. But yeah, gave me the output, but the output isn't very good, to be honest. Let me show you the output. This to show you like, this is not a bad picture and there's like gradient and all of that, but it didn't understand what I'm trying to say. It also added the neon thing here. This is not a bad banner, but this is hilarious. This is not good, the last one. But I was trying to think about is more like the picture on the right side, and then on the left things written. Yeah, that wasn't very English, to be honest, but I think it's gonna understand the point. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna say, and I like the second. Yeah, but this is because I didn't give it any real detail. Like I just told it create the brand YouTube banner. What I can do, for example, I can always be like this, and then go here, and from here, I can see what are the inspos, just to show it how I want it. To be honest, and I can be like, I want something like this, but with a picture on the right side, or I want this and that. Like I didn't give it a lot of details, but it's gonna regenerate. And yeah, it just finished everything. So this is the output that we got, which I really like. And I can just upload it to YouTube. This is a little bit bigger. Maybe we can have the face to be more like here. And I can tell it, for example, one of the ways I can tell it, have face here smaller, you know, and then have the text also smaller. But I think this will fit with YouTube. I don't think it will look perfect the way it is right now, because YouTube usually has something like this. The text would fit, but the picture would be cut off like that, which is okay. But yeah, it would be better for it to be all in the picture. So yeah, I can always tell it, make it smaller, etc. Make the picture here. And the way I would say it is just like maybe outlining where I want things to be. So I can tell it, hey, can you make my face here? Boom. And by this, taking a picture, it can understand what I mean. I'm just gonna copy pictures, go to Claude, and be like, can you put my face on where I just doodled, and in between, and then of course it's gonna generate this. Again, now just to show you, here's the final output, which looks super clean. Like it looks very, very good. Really like it, and I'm gonna be using it. So I'm gonna go here, edit this one, change, boom. Nice, this looks perfect. Look at this. Look at this. Goes to where do I go? It's clean. You can see that it fits. Looks professional. There's the contrast. And if I can do it on the phone, let me try to do it on an iPhone. Yeah, I don't think this will look. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, but on the YouTube app, it will be also looking clean. So yeah, very happy with this, and I thought it would be maybe helpful for some of you, but you can do whatever you want from here. Like this is just to show you what's possible with AI, and that you don't even have to like go through Gemini or this on that. And this is very cool because we can create systems around this. We can have it where we can create skills that automatically create thumbnails for us for our videos. But yeah, so let me know if this is helpful, and I'll be looking forward for the next video with you guys.